Alright, boys and girls, I'm out here with the TEMU S116 Brushless camera drone. But, you know, we already did a video on this. But what we didn't do in that video was try out this obstacle avoidance module, which is right here on the top. So I'm going to plug this thing in here. Okay, it's in there. Alright, the battery's in. That's in. So let's turn this on. I'm not shooting any video because we all seen in the last video how crappy the video was. God, it's all purpley. Okay, there's the level calibration down and out. There's the obstacle avoidance button right there. So we'll see how it comes out, right? I'm just interested in to see how it goes. And then the other thing is, I didn't get, these are fake antennas by the way. I didn't get to fly the whole battery the last time I was out here with it, because that guy kept bothering me. That old guy, he kept coming over. He had a dog and he kept coming over and bothering me and asking me questions and all that stuff, you know. I don't mind people doing that, but not when I'm flying the drone, you know, and I'm shooting the video and all that. I don't want people coming over and bothering me. When I'm not doing that, I don't care. I'll help anybody out anytime. But when I'm shooting the video, don't bother me. So anyway, there it is. It's very stable. Check this camera. You see how that goes up and down there? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's very stable there, guys. Wow. Very stable. I'm impressed. Here's the rate button. Okay, it's got 3 rates. So I turned the rate button up, it didn't do anything. Yeah, wow, look at it. Yeah, it flies really nice. Brushless motors, wow. Hee-haw. Okay, so now let's check the obstacle avoidance. Let's do what we came here to do. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button for the obstacle avoidance. Okay, I got the stick full forward. It's coming, but it's coming real slowly. Oh, I don't get that. Okay, let me turn that off now. Okay, so it's kind of like not obstacle avoidance, but it is. I'll hit it slow instead of hitting it head on. I'll just go and hit it slowly. That's what it seems like to me, right? Okay, so the obstacle avoidance is not on. Now I'm going to turn it on. So there it is. Now I'm going to push the stick forward to come toward me. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, where are you going? Okay, so it didn't come near me. It went away from me. Yeah, this obstacle avoidance is a good way to lose your quadcopter. The way that goofy thing's acting. Okay. It's very stable. Here's what's weird about this. It's very stable until you start flying it, and then it starts wobbling all over the place. Okay, the obstacle avoidance is back off, right? There you go. It kind of like wants to lean to one side all the time. It's kind of strange. Can't remember too many quadcopters acting like that. I wonder if this thing does like a flip or something. I doubt. Usually brushless motor quads like this don't do flips. There's a gyro button down here. I don't know what that does. See, it always wants to go back. You right off here to the right, and then it'll be stable. So when I touch the stick and bring it over, it just flies back and then stops. It's weird, very strange. So that's what this gyro button does. Well, I'm undoing that because it, wow. Okay, now watch this. Whoa. Yeah, it really is kind of a strange bird there, guys. Here's a couple buttons here that I have no idea. They don't seem like they do anything. Oh, one of them was headless mode. Okay, so I turned off that headless mode. The headless mode button was right here on the top right, shoulder right. Because it doesn't have any, description error for anything for it, so. It seems to fly decently. We're gonna let the battery run out because I'm curious. Because I couldn't, because that old man was bothering me, I couldn't finish the video. I just stopped the video to get rid of him. I just stopped flying the quadcopter so he'd leave. Or so I could leave, one or the other, so. But we'll just sit here and let it hang. The battery, I don't know, it seems like about 1,000 milliamp hours, so. It might go like for 10 minutes or 12 minutes or something. I mean, it flies okay as maybe a backyard type deal. But as janky as it is, I really wouldn't put a lot of faith into... I really wouldn't put a lot of faith into going like way out there in that field right there, I would keep this thing close because I've known quadcopters that act kind of janky like this. They have a tendency to fly away. When they start acting weird, they'll just take off. Now, for the most part, the drone industry the toy drone industry has gotten a control on the flyaways. I remember when the toy drones first came out. Remember how all the flyaways you used to get? There used to be a lot of flyaways. So they've kind of fixed most of those, most of that issue, That doesn't happen to the extent that it did back in, 2018, 2017, back in those days. But it can still happen. You see how it'll dip to the right here and then eventually settle down and stop? It's very odd why that happens. I mean, it's not a GPS thing. It's kind of almost like it's toilet bowling a little bit. Even though it's not going around in a circle, it's rocking back and forth, So it has some... I think there's some kind of sensor down there. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, there's some kind of... You see that? It's going away. There's some kind of sensor down there that's seeing something. I don't know if it's the black. There goes the battery. Okay, so the battery took a crap. I'll put the flight time in there. Oh, yeah. The TEMU S116. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, The obstacle avoidance, I wouldn't never put it back on. I probably won't keep it. I'll probably send it to somebody, but still, I wouldn't leave it on there. It doesn't do anything, you know. It doesn't do anything right. Let's put it that way. And in my opinion, that would eventually cause this thing to fly away using that obstacle avoidance. It's bad news. Trust me, you don't want to use it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a nice day.